Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to why am I hearing myself? Do I have my own stream up? Somehow? Somewhere? Oh, God, I had my Twitch channel up because I was looking at something. I set up, actually reopen that. I just activated, mute myself. I just activated a new icon for the channel points. That's all. So I was gonna take a look at it, then I forgot about it, and we're good. Oh, Michael, hello to Guts. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I'm doing all right, you know. Planning things, figuring stuff out. Thinking of more ways to collab with people next year. I want next year to have a lot of collabs. If it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. But I'll try. I'll try with one at first. And then we'll like dip our toes in and see how it goes. And then go from there. Because I have ideas. Stuff that nobody's doing for Unreal that would be fun. It's very different, but I think it'd be fun. So hopefully people will join me for the ride. I'm basically bringing the game into Unreal Engine. I know, in a sense it's crazy that I'm bringing like game-like things into a collaboration with a thing called an Unreal Engine that's not typically known for games. I mean, let's be realistic here, right? So, yeah, that's the idea. The ironic thing is, right, I'm taking inspiration from game channels and putting it into Unreal. You get it. We'll see. I think it could be fun. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing PCG stuff. It'll just won't be 100% all PCG all the time, because genuinely I am running out of stuff and I've wanted to diversify for a while, so it's good timing. with the new year and stuff. So we'll do a bit of everything. So yeah, there's that. Game dev is one happy family. Is it though? Is it? Is it one family? I feel like game dev is more like cliques in school. You got different cliques, and people like to stay in their cliques. They don't like to venture out ever of their little clique that they formed. You know, the goth kids are always in the one place, right? The FPS people are always there. The MOBA players are always there. Occasionally, there's the one guy who like really just hangs out with everyone, but there's few of those. Well, a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm the like, you know, X guy. I like Y thing. I like strategy. I like FPS, right? I feel like a lot of people are like that. I'm not saying that's bad, by the way. It's just, I would say a lot of the game industry is like cliques. I don't know if that's the right term. It's a term I've heard before. Will I become a generalist YouTuber? I will become less specialized in specifically PCG. That doesn't mean I'm going to become a generalist, no. I'm not about to start doing everything I will do will still be about Unreal Engine. We're all just nerds? Yep, that's accurate. Hello, Cowman, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You're gonna need to elaborate what WSG is. I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. Oh, was a joke about me being a generalist 3D artist. Oh, I see. I see the guts. Because I'm a generalist in real life. Yeah. I got it. No, but yeah, that's the plan. I mean, again, I don't know how often. Like, I'd like to like see if I can make it to like one collab a month or something. That'd be nice. But you know, my plans and what actually happens are very different. I want to make a short a week this year. We all know how that turned out. So just because you want something doesn't mean anything's gonna happen. But I do have a 7 ideas already written down, so that's good for potential collabs. A lot of them are Minecraft inspired, basically. Which I guess is fitting because you used to do Minecraft content. You know. Although the kind of Minecraft content I did wasn't that. The kind of collabs I'd be doing, so you know, it is what it is. Other than that, that's pretty much it. We got a park to build. A park to build in Unreal. So, on to park building. Let's go you. Also, I can probably just close this now. So I'm gonna pull it up. It's here, right? Yeah, it's actor palette. Oh, let's get the screen space back. I have multiple actor palettes, I just realized. Okay. So, do I want to put a landscape in the middle? To get a little bit of an uneven ground. Like, how much do I need? 4? If 4x4 segments, honestly, that's enough. Let's try it. So if we bring you here, drop you down. Let's make this quite a bit smaller. Maybe we just do a little bit of variation here. Gotta look at it zoomed out because it's combos. Yeah, then we gotta let you know just a little bit of a, you know. You know, something like that. Good job, me. Play from here. Okay, play from here. Does it like play from here? Okay, I just want to do one of these. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't delete the player start. That's why. Okay, so that's where we're from. Let's fix up some of this. Ah. Yeah, you know what? Just a little variation. Go away. I hate that I don't see it here. Oh, I can see it now. Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now we got ourselves a little bit of an uneven ground. Okay, we need some actual stuff. So, how do we make it into a park? Quickslip Bridge. We still have it until end of the year. We're gonna use it. Surfaces. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. I wanted. I could try park, but I don't think I'm going to get much for park. We might want probably like a little more of foresty, like. We want ground. So that should filter a lot of it. How do I have a mini landscape? I just click create landscape. Chef's kids. Yes. Lots of chef's kids. They're great kids. They don't want to be chefs like their parents for some reason. But good kids. We want some variation. I don't want forest floor or anything like that. Why is this the best we got? Screw it. No, none of this. Okay, what do we got? Oh, here we go. I mean, that's nicer. At least it has a little bit of variation. Love how you already see the tiling here. I hate when why is it preview, like, I guess it previews tiling to just show you, but why is it designed in stripes? They're not well designed. I know it's supposed to be like scans of areas, but come on. I think we'll go with that though. I just screw it. Oh, no, never mind. It sounded cool at the beginning, and then at the end, no. Rocky steps. Yeah, see, like, it tiled, like, way too soon. Like, all of these, like, on the scale that I think they should be, tile, like, way too soon. So why do I need to sign in? I signed in last time. I think we can go with this one. Also, so let me see if I can just sign in again. I don't. Yay. You get the noise from the starter gold material. Very nice variation for starter gold material. Very nice variation for landscapes. Hello, Zenup. Hello, Hexer. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Let's go medium. Honestly, for this, 2K is probably gonna be fine. For what we're doing with this, it'll be covered. Yeah, we're going to change the tiling on that, though. Dear God, we need to change the tiling on that. It is not designed for a landscape. It is not designed for a landscape. .05. There we go. You're working your OS? That's how it's going? So you're saying it's not going well. I'm sorry. It's going well. It's going well. We're making our first, like, larger room. Room in quotes. If you search gold in the root folder, it will show the gold material. Go into it, it has like 3 noise variations at the top. You sound like you know what you're talking about. It's only because you've done it 100 times. All good, all good. Is it actually... oh. Let's do one of these. How's that minus 1.5? I guess probably in one of the levels. Okay. You know, something like that. That'll be fine. You know? How's the scale of this? Relative to me, I mean, it's fine. Right? I think it's fine. Okay, what are we putting in here? We migrated the park, so let's start using the park. Also, oh wait, do these have... They do. I might actually... Let's open these to have them load the materials. I might actually use these buildings, maybe. How big are these? Probably is their brick. I don't really want brick. So maybe not. This one's not brick. I might be able to get away with it. We'll see, we'll see. My game is evolving? Sort of. Sort of. Oh god, why are all the textures not linked? I gotta load them up, and so it actually links all the textures. The default specular sun glare is set to 0.1. Put it to 0.2 or 0.3 to make it Not so glary. Nice. Care about this. Merge meshes I actually don't need. Kill all those. Park Square. Here we go. That's where I want to start. Load up all the things. Get it up and running, and we can get a nice park in here of some kind. I mean, if there was a road tool, I just use that to like make a little roads. I guess this is like a fine start. Ooh, do I want to put a like, little fence around some areas? Ooh, I might put a fence in some places. I'll use my tool though that I made, my spline tool. Just put the downloaded material on the landscape as one grass. Yeah. Just downloaded the grass and put grass on the landscape. I know. Crazy. Boom. Go to Quixel, download grass, place on landscape, call it a day. For this, I think good enough. Just wait for these to load so it loads the texture so I can visualize them. Pick your own material. You could add a landscape grass output node and have a grass meshers. Yeah, I know. I don't want grass meshers. Yeah, I don't want that. I'd rather do BCG. The grass node is all nice and dandy, but you don't have that much control over it. I'd much rather just use BCG. Fountain's too big. Okay, so we can't have a fountain of this size. It's good to know. We can absolutely use these, though. What's the difference here? Why is this on 1? Let's make 50. What's the difference between these two? I don't know. Is there a difference between this one and this one? No. I'm literally replacing between 8 and 10. It's the same. Why do they have the same mesh? It's literally, this is all the same mesh. No, this one's different. This one's, okay, this one has the diamond versus not having the diamond. Okay. But these two are the same. Why? I like this one. Hey, Aiko, welcome in. How's it go? Hope you're doing well. You have the building PCG on my Patreon? I mean, yes, all my tutorial projects are on my Patreon, yes. In the exact same state that you see them in the tutorial. Just nothing extra. So anything you can recreate on the... You can recreate everything from the tutorial for free. Or if you want to, like, see and compare, yeah. They're there for anyone that wants it. Your landscape, putting out your grass and then using BCG for trees and bushes and stuff. Find the landscape grass output to be better FPS than the BCG grass of the same variety. In the same quantities and everything. The thing is, you don't have the control, right? You don't have the control. That's the big thing. Okay, at least this one actually sticks. Do we have a gate? This is quite the pillar. I mean, like, it's not the worst thing. Okay, I'd rather have that. I don't want you. No, let's see, what can we work with? What's this? One way, little hill, a ramp. Cool, but I might do like an even bigger area, and then we can utilize like a big actual plaza area. This is gonna be a little park. I think that's gonna be the idea on this one. So let's block off some sides of it. So we're not gonna make sure that's not basically identical everywhere. So first of all, is that the, yeah, because this is the side here. You're gonna do all of this? All good. Everyone starts somewhere. Well, you gotta start somewhere, and then you improve little by little, and then eventually you'll be making your own game and making millions of dollars. Because that's what everyone does, right? That's just how it is in the industry. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Ooh, I need like a... I wish this didn't end in a hole. I wish it didn't end in a hole. That's my one thing. Okay, I need to... It's a curved... See, the problem here is it's curved, right? Okay, I see. So we gotta work with this. In the corners, it can be this bigger one, but the corners are curved, so it's a little more difficult. Really enjoyed the landscape tutorial by Dini. Nice. Starter tip: set small goals. I mean, honestly, my starter tip is just don't set any goals. Just learn. Just find what are you interested in and just learn. That's what I would do. Don't worry about making any game. Just like see what you're interested in and just learn how to do whatever that thing is. Go with this, honestly. So if we did something like this, it's not terrible. Now, do we want to put this? Oh, you know, we can do this in all four corners. That might not look terrible. You better cut this textures to small squares and make PCG out of it. For this, like for this thing, yeah, you could absolutely do it, but this is from a pack that I just got, and it's not like this is going to be the final like design of everything. This is all for why are you over there? This is all for prototyping, so I just don't care enough to do like proper things in that regard. Like this is good enough kind of thing. Okay, so the one problem with this, right? Well, not a problem, but I feel like a bigger entrance would be good. But I guess we'll see. Do I want a bigger entrance? I don't know. We'll try it after that. You want to make a game like Mafia, but for mobile platforms? Well, start your first mechanic and just start working from there. Figure out everything you need to do to make your first mechanic. You start by trying to recreate an old game. It turned out okay. Now you realize it's weird. I started out by just following tutorials about things I was interested in and learning. I didn't start by making a game that I'm like, this is the game I want to make. I'm like, I'm interested in this. Let me learn this. I'm interested in that. Let me learn that. Let me watch a tutorial on that. That's it. Like, I watched a tutorial on procedural animation. Do I want to make a game with procedural animation? No. But now I know about procedural animation and how it works, what it takes, etc. Right? Like, watch a video on like how do you make an interactive, an interactive door, interactive light. Do you know how to do it? Sure. Skim through the video. See if they did something different or than what you were thinking of. It doesn't hurt if you just skim through it, just click through it. I mean, it's terrible for people like me who make the videos because low watch time, but sucks for us. You don't have to suffer for it. You've heard that as go where the fun is when learning something. I learned stuff you're interested in. Yeah, exactly, Fubar. Welcome in. That's how I learned. I learned by just like, hey, what am I interested in? What do I want to have like fun with? And I do that. That's pretty much it. I just like, am I enjoying myself? Do I want to like work on that? Then yes, cool. Then that's what I'm going to work on. No, then why do I care about it? It's the same thing for like if you're making a game, right? If you're not interested in playing the game that you're making, then why are you making it? Like, same thing in that regard. We learn weird stuff. Hey, learning is the important. So you land on my BCG stuff. You have been enjoying it a lot. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the very first videos, right? My first videos was like had some material stuff going on at first because I was like, what am I like really interested in? I'm like, my knowledge of BCG at this point. Like for making like really advanced stuff is higher than my materials, but that didn't start that way because BCG is new. Do I want to make one of the at least one of the sides a different? I can make like two of these have narrower sides, or like let's actually do that. I want it to be a little more unique, maybe. Right, we can have like a little smaller gate here and maybe like a wider one here. And we can have like smaller gates on this side, wider ones on these sides. Yeah, I like that idea. Just have a little bit of break up the exact like even. Yeah, that's better. We should stop learning everything and apply to the job in the same company. When should you stop learning and apply job in the same company? Project list. Are you asking when you should apply? Well, the same company confuses me. It's like when are you asking like when you should apply for a job in general? You should just always be applying. There's no reason to not apply. What's the worst thing that can happen? They're gonna reject you. Cool. Make a note that you applied to them, and like 3 months when your stuff is better, apply again if they're hiring. What? Why wait? There's zero reason to wait. Companies will post job postings at times when they're not actually hiring. Companies will post job postings saying like they're hiring with like 20 criteria and they really only care about 3, right? Companies will do all sorts of stuff like this. Apply. Are you looking for work? Apply. What if you feel you're not good enough? That doesn't matter. Apply. It's not up to you to decide if you feel you're good enough. It's up to the company to decide if you're good enough for them. I can feel like garbage. I can feel like I'm the worst person in the world. But if a company thinks I'm good enough and they hire me because they think I'm good enough, then I'm good enough. And I'll get better as I continue working. It's just simple as that. It's you don't need to be this perfect thing. You never will be. So don't try to be. Don't compare yourself to like people who have been in the industry for 10 years, you know? Companies will do it while they're not hiring sometimes to lie to their teams to say they're, yeah. Oh, I've been in many. I've been in studios where they were hiring for months and never actually hired, ever. Yeah, that's a thing. That's why I say apply everywhere. It doesn't hurt. You're like, what's the worst thing that'll happen? You don't get the job. Okay. Cool. You didn't lose anything. You lost 10 minutes to apply. Whoop-de-doo. Next one. You'll apply to like hundreds of places. You was through a chair at a hiring manager when you found out? Wait, why? That's not good. What? If you like a company and you don't have a job posted, write an email and send your resume. Right. Well, you could send your information to the like HR people of that company. It depends on the company on that one. If it's a big company, no one's gonna care. If it's a tiny company, they might care. So it really does depend on the company for that. What do we got here? Big. What's this? I don't want you. Do I want this? Is that good or bad? Oh, it adds something. Do I like it? Debatable. Debatable. But I think it's more interesting with it, so. Sure. We'll go with it. Heavily understaffed, hire some effing people. I mean, yeah. This is the one thing that I don't understand in general, and this is like a lot of studios do this. Like, this is not like, oh, this one place did. No, like a lot of studios do this. They would much rather basically have people do overtime than have people than have more people. And I get it. Um, but when a studio is doing overtime a lot, like a lot of overtime, that's not the fault of the artist. That's the fault of the managers, right? Whenever you have to do overtime, that's not your fault. That's the manager's fault. And if you're intentionally slacking, it's a different story. But assuming that you're doing your work like as normal, it's the manager's fault for time management. I am at a point in time in my career where I'm not doing 12-hour days. If a company will wants me to like do 12-hour days, I got shit to do. I'm not doing it. Like, not because I'm like, oh, I'm too good for it. No. Like, I value my health, first of all. If you're going to force me in any way to have less sleep, I'm refusing you. I don't care. If you want to give me 14 hours... Because here's the thing. Thankfully, I've gone up there in my skill. If I was a junior, I'd be fired probably on the spot. Keep that in mind. So you don't be like, oh, yeah, everyone should be doing this. No. Once you get better and more experience, you have more leverage in that regard. But like, I will not be doing 16-hour days. I'll just outright refuse. I am now also streaming here, right? Like I do this with you guys after work. The first week I started my work, there was a day when shit hit the fan, and they're like, "We need you to do OT." The first week I started on a Wednesday, I'm like, I can't do OT. I can do like a bit of OT at like 10 o'clock, even though I get off at 6. Why? Because I stream. Like, this is another job. I'm effectively at work. I have a job, right? After the work. Sorry, I'm just not available. If you guys messed up, that's not my fault, and I'm also gonna get enough sleep. I'm not gonna sacrifice my health. So, right, I get paid for my time. I don't get paid to ruin my health. So, that doesn't work at all companies. But depending on your position, your skill level, and what is like required, yeah. Now you can be fired for not doing overtime depending on where you are. Depending on how much overtime. I'm in Canada. Fun fact, I'm in Canada, and apparently I believe it's 47 hours is the most amount of hours you can do per week, and after that, it's somewhere in the mid 40s, I think, hours per week. After that, it is considered to be like excessive overtime, in which case they need to actually notify the government or whoever, some big, overarching thing that they're doing this and the reason they're doing this. I still work with a U.S. company, so they don't have to do that with me yet, because I don't have PR, but yeah, that's a thing. The only person working on a piece of software that could have taken 4 people 6 months to complete, and one in 4 months. At stuff like that, like, I mean, this is a me thing. If something doesn't get done on time, but I did my best, then I don't feel bad at all. Now, you might think that's terrible, like, well, but that's not my fault things didn't get done if I did my best during the time. Because that means the time management of management didn't do a good job having enough people, having enough hours, whatever it was, right? That's I can't be sad for management not doing good with time, right? Companies just refuse people from your country because of high risk, but maybe just rumors. I wouldn't. I think that's per company and rumors at best usually. You're another guy. He borrowed from another team. Oh, there you go. When am I going to create a game? Which part do you, when you are going to create a game, which part do you start with? The mechanics. Whatever the mechanics is. Hey, Kazuki, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. There we go. This one I wanted. Props. Load the textures. Yeah, 6 hours of overtime. Can't do it. You already don't sleep? You don't mind? You should be sleeping guts. Work for 16 hours, do an 8-hour stream, easy peasy, and nope. My mental, like, everyone should take their mental health more seriously. Like, genuinely. Like, families in Canada, your great uncle is one of the few who remained. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Mental health, what's that? Yeah, see what I mean? What do you mean when I say mechanics? Well, like, what is the mechanic of your game? Are you hiding? Are you shooting? What is the game? What is the gameplay? Gameplay mechanics. Work on that. Whatever that is. Are you gonna be attacking? Make attacks. Are you gonna need to hide behind stuff? Take that, right? This is the mechanics of it. Been interested in Canada for that and history? I don't know anything about Canadian history. And all the times I've learned any kind of history in the US, Canada was just never involved in anything. in nothing I've ever learned about history, Canada was ever just involved. It was like, they're there. They exist. No wars, no nothing. I heard nothing of Canada ever. I'm sure they had some stuff like going on, but God. I wonder how many game companies actually hire remote workers? That really depends on the company. Really depends on the company. Because I work remote, right? And some game companies are completely fine working remote. Like, I was interviewing with a company, and they're like, yeah, remote, completely fine, normal. We expect you to be remote. Like, but other places, nope. Need to, like, actually be in the office. Wait, and, like, the thing is, if you're, like, really competent, like, you're really good, then and you don't need a lot of hand-holding, then obviously it's better remote. But when you're just starting out, you're going to need a lot of hand-holding, right? You're going to need a lot of, like, training and things like that. Then, yeah, like, and if people don't know what you're working on, because, again, you're new, you're not as experienced, then, yeah, it's going to make it so people want you in the office. But if you just get shit done in the time they expect, then no one is gonna care. It's also another one of those basically that with experience becomes easier to become remote, but that also still depends on the company. You never heard of the sleep phenomenon? Sleep is great. Sleep is having best time. It's kind of large. Do I want to put this in the middle? Maybe I do put this in the middle. I would need a nice floor here. Ooh. Oh no, that's the manholes. I don't want manholes. What do we got that's I mean, I could put a globe in the middle instead. I kind of like this. But then I would need something else for the ground. I don't know. I can jump over this, which is the big thing. Yeah, okay. I don't like the rock. Is the way it is. I need to scooch it around. But otherwise, yeah, let's go with that. And put something inside here, but there's already some benches and stuff. You live on NYC, and some days you have to work 12 hours? Oof. Why do you have to work 12 hours? I hope it's rarely. Next couple of years, is it possible for you to work in office? Only option left is remote, and you don't feel it's good enough for this type of work. And don't feel like you're not good enough to do remote work. In the end, it's not up to you to decide, right? Apply to places. You'll find a place that's going to be fine with you doing remote work. Completely fine. Don't crush your own dreams before you even try to attain them. You're working those hours because you were working on a barbershop cutting hair? I mean, as long as you're I guess if you're making those kind of appointments yourself, I guess. I mean, you can always, if you're having fun, right? That's a different story. Also, if you're enjoying yourself and you're doing something you really enjoy, but I'm talking about people who are employed at a job, right? For money, not if you're making your own game at your job, then obviously you're going to enjoy that because it's your game. In which case, you can do 16-hour days because it doesn't matter to you because it's just so much fun. Not talking about those situations, if it wasn't clear. we have? Fences. We don't really care about fences. Snack shop. Ooh, snack shop? Little snack shop in the park? Is that weird? Is it weird to have a snack shop in the park? Wait. Other way. This is where the person stands. I don't know. I'm conflicted on this one. You're working 8 hours a day and using an app for customers? Nice. Yeah, that's how to do it. Yeah, that's how you do it. I have the barber I go to has works 6 or 7 days a week. I think it was 6 days or 5.5 days, and long hours. I don't know how barbers do it. My goodness. No, I kind of want those. Barbers are quite overworked. I would take a guess at. I don't have, honestly, as many things as I thought I did in terms of throwing around here. Trying to figure out what can we throw in here. As programmers, barbers are brothers in repetitive strain injury. No, I feel like barbers have a lot better, are a lot better off in that regard. Because at least barbers have to move around, right? You have to get all sides of the head at different angles. Programmers just click, 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 right? I feel like barber's much better off on the whole repetitive strain injury. I don't never heard of a barber getting a repetitive strain injury. Programmers, though, yeah, absolutely. I feel like I don't think I should put tables here. Although, if I had these here.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I don't love it. I don't love it. You take a lot of micro breaks too. Yeah, you always got to shit on company time, right? If you need to take a shit, wait until you're on the clock and then go take a shit. Right? That's how it works. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I'm shitting in company. Yeah, that's saying. Oh my god, there was like a post I saw about someone apparently posted that like on Facebook or something, and then they got fired for it. Insane. I mean, it sucks that they got fired and lost their whole job, but that was not a good job, clearly. If your boss is like that, you don't want to work for that boss anyway. This is cooler than this. Yeah, we're swapping these out for these. Oh, I need to add a post-process volume because I can't do this anymore. To lighting. Unbounded. Exposure. Let's turn this off. There you go. I think it's okay. Oh, hold on. What's the collision on this thing? It's almost good. There's like some not perfect stuff. We can improve it a little bit. Let's do some of this. There's just a bunch of random shapes for whatever reason. They're all pivoted at the center, because of course they are. That should improve things. I could try doing an auto thing, but my money's on it not doing a good job anyway, so that's why I'm like, I'd just rather probably just do this and just be fine. So. Good enough. Okay. I think that should be good enough, honestly. Can't. Oh, I can. Not easy to get through it. That one's easy. Yeah. Maybe I just make it. I could. I mean, I honestly, I could just remove these ones here. But then also, you know what? Let's do yeah. So this is not gonna give me the result I want. But if I change the hull count to like 10. Yeah, it's not gonna give me the result I want. The alternative is just to do collision, complex is simple. Like I shouldn't do. Oh, it's freaking 50k a try, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Just want to see. Oh, I just have a hard time getting out here, even with. Never mind. I have a hard time getting out, anyways. So go back to project default. Yep, collision's fine. To fix it, I mean, I could scale it up. 1.25. Right, obviously now I have a much easier time getting through these. Honestly, like 1.25 is probably a good size. Or like maybe like 1.2. Okay, so that's all good. We probably should put some foliage here. Eventually. Eventually. Is there anything else I want to put here, though? What if I put a... That doesn't quite work that way. But if I did one of these... One of these... Remove that one. No, at least we have something a little more interesting here. It should fit back here. Okay. Okay. I think now we got something. Now we got something. Is your bars easier to track when they work or not? For programmers, you could be walking around and actually working at the same time. I mean, I hope people don't walk around and work. People should track how long they're working, like, and have like a distinct like work time, not work time. I feel like that's just it's healthier that way. This is your work time. This is like when you're supposed to be working. Doesn't mean you are working, but like this is like you are like this is your work time, and this is your like time off. This is your like relaxed time. Yes, this is okay. So this is all good. Now, what are we putting in all of these locations? I want the road. Sports stuff here. Open all these. Load the textures, please. Load them all. There. Yeah, we don't have enough room to put like a baseball thing here. Although I think we have enough where I could make like a different kinds of like open areas, like a park somewhere, etc. So it's kind of cool, you know. The old tennis court. Quite a few tennis things. Okay. But if we have this, we need buildings. Now, for this pack, I don't think we can really go much with buildings. If I did this... This is actually too wide. Surprisingly, it is too wide. Okay. And this is freaking a narrow building. I want this. I want this. I still want it to be this wide. I want this building, basically. Right? Because it has the columns here. This one doesn't have columns. Why? You have this. There should be just a section that's like, yeah, just straight and not straight. So I guess we can't really use these. They're not the right, like, size. I can maybe place this one here. But honestly, they're very different to the ones I've been doing before. So let's go with the other buildings. Okay. Let's take you. Let's take you. I'll grab you as well. Yeah, it's fine. Just with that. This one's kind of man-made, so I'm not gonna grab you. I'll grab these. Up you. Now, what I could probably do is, if I did this... I mean, honestly, just having them put together. Let's be honest here. It's not like... No, I don't want them next to each other. I was like thinking about it. It's like, nope. I think we can do better with just having two different buildings next to each other. It'd be more interesting. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's grab some of the other buildings from the other locations. I'll make my life easier. Intersection A. Yeah, grab you. There's a hole there. Oh, let's grab this. Copy. You don't know why, but that kind of reminds you of Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I mean, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see where you're coming from. Definitely not what I was thinking about. But this is the Doofenshmirtz Evil Inc. That's the building. Not quite the same shape, but it's the feeling, right? It gives that same menacing evil vibes. I get it. I get it. Grab you. Grab you. I don't know. I'm gonna put something there because we can actually see that side of that side, but you know, we're starting to fill this place out. What else do we have? Let's go to gear, level instances. I'll go in order. What are we gonna grab? What are we grabbing? And this one's a bit different because I put something below it. I mean, I could try. Also, I hate the bug of I know you guys have experienced it in freaking 5.4. I don't know if it's there in 5.5 because I haven't upgraded yet and I haven't dealt with it enough, but I think it's there in 5.5 too. where the gizmo is just not there until you like turn off game mode or turn on game mode and turn off game mode, and then the gizmo comes back. I don't know why that is. I don't know why it's like that. That's a fancy laundry place, so thank you. Only the best in this place. You know, they don't like, you know, shitty laundry in this place. Is this gonna work? This might work, might not. I don't want to put it too close to that one, so I'll put it here. But then it can actually attach to the other one, which will be just like it. So what we can do is put it here. Some of that. Remember, correct. When Epic announced Fab, they promised drag and drop partial objects straight to C without downloading the entire package. You can't even look at the what the stuff is in the package. Let them fix what is currently inside of Fab. I still don't have my own asset inside my own library that I upload to Fab. Fab has so many issues that that's like, I don't even want them touching that as like a possibility until they fix all the other stuff. Like, please fix everything else, then deal with like extra features. Please. I beg you. Yeah, we can't really use this one, right? I can't really use this one. And then we just have this, and then the dual height. So we don't have that many options, really. So I guess we gotta make some more. Do we not have that many? We really don't have that many buildings, huh? Let's go back to the actor palette. You already work with this build. It's really the only building shape that's not just a custom building that we got, unfortunately. We have this. Oh, we have this. Hold on. I haven't used this one yet. Will this one fit? Oh. Why is it... What is this all about? Huh? What is this all about? Why can't I have this be a building and this be a building, and I can position it however I want? Why is it offset like this? It's fine. It is big, actually. It is actually pretty big. Like, it fits... if I scale it down, of course. Well, I can make it wider. Actually, hold on. Which way do I want it facing? I guess it doesn't matter for this one. But this should be at the edge. Right, so we can do something like this. Obviously, this will be all cut out. In which case, I should move you. They'll put it over there as well. Everything? That is everything. Okay, we'll move you over here. And I'll put it right up against the edge to make it easier. There you go. Okay. You don't have an instance. Of course you don't, because everything on this pack was... Yep. Not set up with material instances. Masked. Bam, bam. Bam. What? 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 Oh, I know why. That's me being stupid. It's because here I've disconnected this, so nothing's there. So obviously this doesn't exist because nothing's plugged in. You should have the camera cut off. Like you do. Why you no have camera cut off? Because I didn't reassign you to the mesh. Yep. The problem with this, also with a vertical thing, I mean, I can change it on this instance specifically.
Pausing for ads.
Change the height of it. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's Tuesday, but it feels like it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. I think it's because I've been like focusing on so many things this week. Like I'm trying to like remember to do like a bunch of stuff. God, it's last week. Also, my new computer arrived. Speaking, by the way, speaking of yesterday, new computer arrived. I don't get it until Christmas when I go to the US, but it's there. I don't know. Like I feel like it's. I know it's only been 2 days, but already. I hope it's Linux. What do you mean? I hope it's Linux. I showed you what the computer was yesterday. Of course, it's not Linux. I have experience with. I've actually dealt with Linux a little bit. Do you want to hear my experience with Linux and why I don't use Linux anymore? Like as I say that as like I use it a lot. So back in the PS3 days, the original PS3 supported the ability to have Linux installed on it. The original fat PS3s. So this was like around the time when the Slim was coming out, but I got myself like the old one specifically because I was like, I'm gonna install Linux. And I don't remember what Linux it was. It looked cool, and then I was like, okay, cool. I have Linux installed. Well, I want to install like Steam and play games on it now. That'd be fun. Yeah, that didn't happen. How the hell do you install anything? There's command lines and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing that. The hell do I do with it? And then I didn't do anything with it. And eventually, it got patched out. And that was the end of that. Linux is not user-friendly. I'm sorry. When I say user, I mean like generic user. I don't mean programmer. Until Linux becomes like actually like beginner-friendly, and they make it actually like Windows, where you just double click to install something and pick your path and call it a day. It's not gonna get wide adoption. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing I think holding it back. Like Linux itself is cool. It also doesn't help that there's like 1,000,001 Linux OSs. Which means there's not... Like if you search for like, how do you do X in Linux? You're gonna be like, oh, which one are you using? Gonna be a little bit different every time. Oh boy. Yeah, if it ever becomes not not console basically controlled or whatever you want to call it, right? That's when it'll become like more mainstream. Obviously, under the hood, it can be like SteamOS and whatnot are using Linux, but I'm talking about like actually like Linux as the operating system for like everyday users like Windows and Mac. Because you still can't just download Steam and just call it a day, right? All my programs are pretty much Windows exclusive. You install Linux inside of Windows Virtual and run Windows inside Linux. But why? I know you can do that, but why? Like if you want to run a virtual Windows, you just run virtual Windows inside of Windows, right? Just like you can run virtual Linux inside of Windows. But why run Windows instead of Linux instead of Windows? I gotta ask the question because I want to know. Use this. Inception, yeah, it is. Well, but I gotta ask why. You don't need to have a good reason. Just curious. What is this? No. What the hell are these? Just some post-its. Okay. I guess this one, and then we can turn you sideways. And then I can fit you like over here. Yeah, let's maybe something like this. Ain't great, but at least it's different. Right, it's different. Encapsulation. But I just looked up the definition just in case like I was missing something. No, just to enclose something in something else. But that doesn't answer why. That says what you did. Right? Yes. You enclosed Windows and Linux and Windows. But why? That is what you did. You did encapsulation, yes. The act of enclosing something in or as if in a capsule. I think that's pretty much what it is. Protect your main PC against malware, but then you just do Windows to Windows. You skip Linux, right? You skip the middle. That middle step is what I'm curious about. Why is there a middle step of Linux there? Right. You could absolutely just run a virtual Windows in a Windows. Well, why is there Linux in the middle? Why is there a hole here? Like, this is a nice building. Why is this not separated out? Can I separate this out? I'm gonna try to separate this building out. I'm gonna try. It's a nice building. Why is it complete? Blood. Some more. This. I am separating these buildings. I don't know why they're combined. Okay. Are we good? Let's find out. There's something floating here? Oh. Yes. What's there? No. It was the cursor. Okay. So now with this, I can invert it. Where is it? And delete this. It's fine. It doesn't matter that there's no bottom to here. Why does it look like this now? Then I do accept this one. And then we go transform, edit pivot. Let's do, well, I can't do bottom center. Place it centered. Sure, that's better. Okay, so now we have this. Well, this is much lighter and I would assume easier to deal with malware. I mean, I don't get much malware these days. Malware used to be a bigger problem than it is these days. It's useful if you want to run virus for any reason. Why would you want to... Well, I guess, yeah, if you were up to no good, then sure, maybe there's a reason. Just for fun? How it confused people, why they ask, what the system do you have? I mean, the answer to your question is still Windows, right? Like, if you're, like, have a virtual Linux and then a Windows inside of that, in the end, you still have Windows. The main thing is Windows, and then you're using it to emulate stuff, but then your main thing is still Windows. So we can do this. So good. Look at that. We just got ourselves a brand new building. Just like that. Now I want to also grab the bottom one. I do want to grab also the bottom one, because this is nice, but I do want this one as well. And then we're going to remove... I can separate these out. duplicate it once again, and now we just need to grab the bottom one. Ooh, is it going to be possible to grab the bottom? Oh, no, I think it is there through it. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out if this is going to be possible. Phil, is there anything missing here? Honestly, that is pretty good. Invert, delete. Oh, actually, no. Go back to invert, delete this so we can actually see if I'm missing anything. And I am. Still got some stuff missing on the door. Hey, Melody, welcome in. How's it going? You're doing well. Yep. 2D characters, 2D sprites for the characters, 3D environment. Yep. Why are you in the inside? I'm not even selecting you. No, I don't care about you. Go away. Then we got everything else. Invert, delete. There, we now have another freaking building. Thank goodness. And the pivot can stay in the same place. Nice. Yeah. So now, if I just real quick, where is it? You, this mess. Remove you. And throw you down there. Two. So adjust some stuff, but it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, so you can see 2D sprite, 3D environment. Oh. Why is it you? Why go low frame rate? Is it fine now? It's fine now. There you go. I guess it was a full res for some reason. There you go. I guess I should test it out with all the culling and stuff. Yay! There you go. Yeah. All the culling is not in yet, but okay. So at least we need something here still, and here. Obviously, we still need the ground and some other stuff, so it's fine. Okay. Why don't I just put... I could put you over here. I could put also... just you. this. Right? It's on that side, so it's not like I can really tell what it is there. I can tell there's something there. That's really all I need. So I think on this side, we can get away with it. So that means we just need to put something here. And I might put another one of these here. I don't want to put another one of these. Not super thrilled with that shape. I already have these right next to each other, which isn't great. Should I do it this way then? At the very least. So not have them be right next to each other? Probably a decent idea. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay, I don't want to put another one in the corner. Okay, so maybe I do put you in the corner. Opposite corners. If I made this face this way. You have anything on this side? Okay. 2 walls that are perfectly closed off. Excellent. It means as long as I make it so I can't enter this, right, we're fine. Because we'll basically never see... Oh, we'll see it from this side. Yeah, we'll see it from this side. So I'll need to put something here anyway. It's fine. Just write 250 lines of C for your task scheduler. Compiled first, go, and did not crash. You're so proud of yourself right now? Nice. I take it that's a big accomplishment. So congratulations. I'm proud of you. How big is this place? Does this feel big? Feels like a good open area. Like if there's gonna be a good amount of mobs here. Yeah, I think this is like, as a size of an area, I think it's fine. There's a decent amount of relatively open space. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this still. I feel like I want to kill this. Leave only one here. And maybe a couple of these. Trash can here. Just gives them more room to like move around. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Like, I want to be able to move around. Yeah, I think one is better. A couple tables there is fine. This area will be the same sort of hub zone? What do you mean hub zone? No, this is like a room of the level. Yeah, here, I'll show you. Alright, so all of these quote-unquote rooms get assembled, you can see. So now I can maneuver around between all of these. Mob spawn. I can go between all of these. Go downstairs. Upstairs. Oops. Yeah, so it's gonna be another room that's gonna make this layout a little more interesting by having, you know, more variety. Because right now we have like 3 or 4 rooms, I think, total. Right. So the more rooms you have, obviously, the more variety you're gonna have. I need to make it I need to do something about when you have a whole lot of mobs on you, you don't die quick enough. Like, I should be dead already. So, I mean, that's gonna go in the future of once I redo the AI with the new state system. So, yeah, then I'll rework the AI and all that good stuff. AI is one of the most difficult things to do, I think. I don't even know. I don't think it's actually like programming the AI. I think it's figuring out what you want the AI to do, how it should do it, when it should do it, right? All that kind of stuff. I think that's the hardest part of AI. Because figuring out how to make a very interesting AI, I think, is the hardest part. Especially when you have limited animations and stuff. Because right now, I can, as you saw, I can run around. I can get all the AI to like follow me, and then I can cluster them up. And then if I have AoE, I can just quickly kill them all and then be done. So, yeah, that's not good. Also, I need them to stop following me at a certain distance. Because, and then unload and reload. The night filter reminds you of the about NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nice. Yeah, it's not there's no filter. To get this look is just I don't have a directional light. This is lit entirely with the emissive of these lights, combined with the skylight. There's just no directional, so it's just a bright night, effectively. That's how I just get this look. Oh, I turned off the occlusion. I can paint the world red. Red blood everywhere. I do like how that looks. Did I use Megalights from 5.5? No. Megalights don't support masked or translucency, and they're not ready. Yeah, Megalights are not ready to be used in any way. In 5.6, supposedly they'll be production ready, but so I'll wait till 5.6 before even considering them. If they don't support masked or translucency, then that's a deal breaker for me. Unfortunately. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of decorating this. Okay, I think once ads are over. Let's set up all of the things we need to cut the camera out, because we're going to do that. Ooh, we need to do that on you as well. Ooh. Okay, here's what we do. Duplicate. This is going to be the masked version. So I just don't want to mess with things. Set material attributes. Set opacity mask. There it is. Masked. And then here we want only vertical masking. Good. So now, right, the ground also disappears. Looks kind of cool. Okay, now, these are instances. Please tell me that I can just use this for a lot of things. I'm really hoping that this has a good parent material that's used for a lot of things. Oh, that's how it's done. Oh, thank you. This. Oh, okay. This one is as a different parent. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's how it's done. Oh, this is the best pack I've done, and it's not a good pack, as we've learned, but it's the best pack we've dealt with so far. There's many issues, but at least this is not one of them. Yeah. Okay, a few other things that we gotta do. You. What? This has no opacity? What? Okay. How is it? How am I seeing through it? Okay, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna plug this into opacity. Okay, just cool. We're just gonna pretend like this is normal. Sometimes when things don't make sense, you just go with it. Like now. Oh wait, it's subs. Hold on. Go back to the. Is it this one? Oh, it's additive. That's why. Why is the glass set to additive out of all things? I mean, whatever. As long as it works, I guess. I don't really care. Why is this subsurface, though? Why is this, out of all things, subsurface? No, we're putting it in default lit, thank you very much, and masked. Why was it subsurface? It doesn't need to be subsurface. Okay. We're good. Is there anything around? Oh, this guy. Okay. Occlusion. Masked. Okay, so for this one, we do want camera masking, and we want to turn on double-sided. Okay. Roof tiles will be accessible, or will be just decoration? Just decoration. I mean, if you find a way onto the rooftops, then I guess in a way it'll be a. I mean, I can get multi-jump, but like I can probably get onto the rooftops. Yeah, I can get onto the rooftops, but it's not gonna do you much. Can't really do much from here. All the mobs will be down below, but you can get up here, I guess. Like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in terms of keeping people in the map or in the level, because right now you can jump out of the map. So, like, if I actually go to the hub. Right here, I have a blockade, so I can't jump out of there. But if I gave myself, and this is some of those things where I might just remove multi-jump as a thing. I might remove the ability to multi-jump, and then that'll be my solution. Right? But I can just. Oh, right, this is the one that I can't jump out of. Yeah, because that one I put a wall there. Find a. There we go. And now I'm inside the map. Right. So still gotta figure that out. I might just remove the multi-jump power-up. I might remove jump altogether. I haven't fully decided if I want to remove jump, but that actually has been on my mind as a possibility. Most games like this don't have jump, and I can understand why. Give early bird build to speedrunners, and you'll see how this will all be used or not. I mean, if you want to have the really early bird, like this version, I post a package build on my Patreon every month. So people have access to it if they want to. But it's for those that want to support me and grab yourself like an early version for it. It's not really meant. It's not ready for like public early. It's not. It's like pre-alpha. It's sadly like pre-alpha right now. Prototype stage. Things are changing constantly. So, which is good. Gives me stuff to work on. Which, you know, I enjoy. Okay, let's go back to you. This thing should have. Huh? Ah, here it is. Camera masking. The rest probably are fine for just height. So if we take a look here. Yeah, so now we see inside of it, and now I can be like, okay, I see inside of it. That's much better. So much easier to jump through because we've scaled it up. Yeah. See, for this, the distance makes sense. The fact we can see this border, but for like the walls, right? For this stuff, the fact that when I can come closer, it disappears. It's like, not as good. Not as good. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna be like trying to figure out some kind of solution to this whole masking problem over the break. Put in quotes. Oh, no, this is the... Oh, there we go. It's saved fine. Okay, I need the ground. Ooh, I can probably use you. Let's grab you and you. Okay, leave that one there, and then I can use this one here. I still don't understand how PCG points freaking pick their point. Like, why is this one there, but this one isn't? Right? It's how does it decide this? It still boggles my mind, but whatever. I guess it's fine. Just don't question it too much, and everything is fine. I mean, I can probably just use this everywhere, let's be honest. It's easier to just hide whole objects from camera than calculate distance for different scale objects? Yes, but here's the thing. How do you figure out when your character is here versus actually like behind the object? Like if your character is here, I don't want to hide this. If my character is here, okay, now I want to hide the entire thing. I don't really want to hide the entire thing. I want to still have, like, the outline of it, right? So, there's not a perfect solution to it yet. A way of doing it potentially is by doing... like, is by hiding it and unhiding it. But that's, like, a instant thing, right? And I want, like, a transition. If I want a transition, now it becomes more complicated. Because these are still static meshes, and I don't want to have, like, custom primitive data or anything on them that I need to add to every single mesh manually. It has to be, like, automatic. So that's where the trouble lies. And the reason this has issues, right, this method is not perfect, is because I'm limited in terms of how when I come here, right, it used to not cut this out. So that's why the pivot is where it is for it. Right? When I come here, it's here. Because if it was actually like fully on the character, like as the sphere cut out, right, it would cut out here in front of him, which we don't want. So Yeah, I know it's easier to just hide and unhide things. You can just do it on a line trace. I just don't think it looks great. That's why I don't do it. So I want a better visual experience. So yeah. Figure something out. Eventually. Maybe. Something tells me I won't, but you know, I can hope. I can hope and pray. Nice little section here. I think this one needs to be just a tad shrunken still. Okay. I think when I come here, I like this effect. I like the fact that it cuts out around me. It allows me to see further. But this has issues, as you can see, right? We now see the building's innards, which don't look good because it's the... because it's not modeled for the interior. Maybe fill gaps by same straight object. If interior not accessible. Fill gaps with the same straight objects. No, I'm not sure I follow. One option that is theoretically possible is to have it swapped to another mesh. But like a version of it that is like you have the full size version and then you have like the hidden version, right? But that's not a good alternative because now you have double meshes for everything and then you have to do that custom thing for every single mesh and that's a pain in the ass. So now cubes or something, nothing like that would work, right? Because I'd still have to cut out the cube the same way, right? I would still see the inside of the cube. This is effectively a cube. I just see the inside of the cube because it has to be double-sided. I can make it not double-sided, and that's how, just so you can see what happens when it's not double-sided. And I think it looks worse, right? This look just looks worse. So that's why I have it double-sided. At least for now. Yeah. I'll figure something out. But the main thing is, yeah, we do need a way of seeing the character right when he's here. Obviously, not being able to see the character or that you're playing kind of is a bad thing. I know. Crazy. Crazy thought. And also, the whole height thing is also not ideal. I almost need a way of just being like have things in chunks. Where it's like if you're in this chunk, then it loads like this section, and when you're in that chunk, it loads that section. But that's not really possible to do because the level can be like entirely up and down. So it's not like it'd be like level 1, level 2. It could be like level 1 through 8 at different like sections. So there is no like super simple way of doing that. So that's why I haven't. But cool. Now we have everything cut out the way we want, so we can return this to be X. That's how I toggle everything. Okay. Let's put some stuff on some roofs. And let's put like this thing here. What about level streaming? Well, it's already level streaming. These are all level instances in the level. This is the level that's being streamed. Yeah. Yeah. Or what are you talking about? Or unless I'm misunderstanding you. Okay, I can't do that. That's just way too big. That's the same one as that. I want to use something different. I mean, that's like a bus stop, honestly, right? Oh, but it has like a roof thing. Why does it have this? It's like a bus stop. Oh, no, it's not. What is... Oh, this is like a storefront kind of thing? Hmm. Interesting. Good, bad. Yeah, I think that adds something. Yeah, let's go with it. Do you here? I did something like you. Probably need to put it away from the edge, actually. So it actually should be around back here. I'm going to put some fences around this section, right? Close it off. No idea what this is. But it's spooky in there. Whatever it is, it's spooky. Garage, we can't really have above. That doesn't make sense. What are you? You're that thing, basically. No, you're a bottom piece. Okay. That's the house. Oh, yeah, these are houses. Well, they're called houses, but this is the only house part. Okay. Let's put you here. Yeah. Some decoration. Do we have different color signs already? We do. We could theoretically make this. It's not great. Oh, I can make it like Flash, like this thing. Problem is it's in sync. I think we'll keep it with with this. I think we'll keep it with this. Okay. So, I think for a rare case, for a rare case, stop stream whole level if elevation. No. But here's the thing. I have this. The floors where it goes between two floors. This is one level. It goes from here to here on one level. This is one level. That's how I tell it to go from here to here specifically. Yeah. Can't really separate this. Yep. Doesn't quite work that way. So, I mean, right, the way I have it set up is it works. Oh, it's not turned on. It's just not perfect. If I have this and I come down, top one disappears. If I jump, I don't really see it. But if I come here, I can come back up here. And I can still see the one below. As soon as I come down, right, I don't see the one above. I'm not thrilled about it moving like this. So, yeah, I don't know. Gotta figure out a better solution to it. I might do it based off of the actor position, but then sometimes I'll want the actor up higher and then scale downwards, in which case it'll be above, which I don't, right? Then it'll cut it out because it thinks it's above, but it's not. Pluses and minuses. Pluses and minuses. In all scenarios. But, guys, I know it's not my full normal 3 hours, but I'm gonna call it a bit early today. Mostly because I'm tired and I'm sleepy. I need some sleep, so call it a little early today. Sorry. I need some sleep. Don't be mad at me, Guts. You should be getting sleep too. You don't get enough sleep. From what you've been telling me, you don't get enough sleep. Go get some sleep. You should have been sleeping a long time ago. It's 1 o'clock for you. Anyway, guys, I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific. And we'll continue setting up this park area. And yeah, go from there. Oh, right, you're 4 hour different. You're 5 hour difference now. Right. For a little while longer, you're still 5 hour difference. Not 4 hours. You gotta sleep. Anyway, guys, hope you have a good rest of your night. Get some rest, get some sleep. Take care. Bye-bye.